Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I said I was going to talk to you about letting go of any of that residue that you left from behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. I suggest that you clean that up so you don't carry that big heavy bag over to today. So you have a great day today. And remember, we don't have tomorrow. All we have is today, and yesterday was gone. But we have the opportunity to clean up any mess we made yesterday. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere. Then you do nothing but have excuses, gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcast, news, caffeine, shopping, surgeries, pain. And being in a relationship with a man or woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, sexually, abusing one another, and you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I'm going to talk about the importance of our daily practice, our discipline, and how we communicate. I'm going to talk about the daily practice, and this is about not going about how you feel. If you want to grow and change, there's certain things that you have to do every day to break through that wall. I'll give you some examples. Like every morning I get up early, Monday through Sunday, because I want to have even my days off. I want them to be productive and fun and exciting to do nothing or to watch a movie or to binge on a good book. I don't want to waste any minute of my day. And what I mean by a practice about getting our heads right, sometimes you could wake up discombobulated, irritated, the metaphysical blues. And there's something about that practice. Like there are many mornings where I don't want to do the podcast. I'm like, what do I have to say? And then once I start going, I am so grateful. And then my mood is lifted. I'm ready for the day. But if I go by how I feel at that moment, so many things won't get done. And that's what we're talking about, feelings and emotions. What are we committed to? I hate when people say, I'm going to try. No, when I say from your head to your heart, you're either committed or you're not. There cannot be any distractions. There cannot be any reservations. If there are, you're going to go back out. You're going to keep tripping up. And there goes that 3 steps forwards, 5 steps backwards, and you never get ahead. So one of the things that I always physically do something, and I set up realistic goals. Now, for other people, it could be a half hour a day or 1 hour, 3 days a week. But break it up, be realistic. And some of you that are really, really bad, it could be 15 minutes a day. Again, set up realistic goals for whatever it is that you need to let go of. And remember, when you're getting rid of toxic things in your body, be prepared for taking naps. Be prepared to lay down. I'm working on eliminating the sugar completely, which I've never done in my entire life. And I'm going on day 3. And yesterday, I just had to lay down and take a nap. The old me would take some dark chocolate, get a jolt, and keep going. Well, my body, I'm not going to do that. I made a commitment for 30 days. So again, your body goes through changes. And if you're letting go of pills, that's a whole different story. You may need a year off, a sabbatical for a year. You need to look at the realistic goals when you start letting go of these things that are controlling you. But remember, if you do that, you get your life back. And I want to talk about communication, how important it is to communicate. It's how we say it, and everybody wants to be heard. And we got to get past this communicating to manipulate, communicating to get people to do what we want. Remember, the reason why we do our discipline and our practices, those are the things we can control. What we do with the day for ourselves, those are the things that we can control. But how we communicate with our partner, our children, our workers, our co-workers, we have to be prepared for them to not agree with us and be okay with that, because so many people are not going to agree with us. And that's important for you to know that, and the reality of accepting that. And like with my husband, if we're heated about something with work, I'll say, wait till we calm down, and then I'm going to speak, you speak, and we'll be done with it. I don't always agree with it. I'll say, I'll agree with this, but I don't agree with that. And that's all new for him because he's used to running the whole show. Well, not anymore with me because I have a voice, I have a way of doing things, he has a way of doing things, and we work on that together. So it just happened just the other day where I just said, just hear me out. This is how it went down. And he goes, I guess we miscommunicated. And I said, yes. The screaming and the yelling never, ever, ever works. You've got to communicate when the both of you are calm. Give each other the voices. And who gives a shit whether they agree with you or not? Get it out. Be heard. And carry on with solutions that work for you and work for him. And that's why we're all different. Why do you want everybody to be the same? Why do you want your partner to like everything you like? It's humanly impossible. Plus, it's boring. And it's a setup for failure. So let your children be their children. Let your kids go through their weird stages like we did and all of our weirdness. They're no different than we were. It's so funny when we try to make like everybody's just so different. But yet, we all have to find our way to get to where we need to get to. But again, we as the adults need to be the living example. So how we communicate, how we work, how we do our day will be a mirror for them to be able to emulate if it's worth emulating. Okay, remember balance. Balance, not too much of anything. Our kids, our work, our play. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you get in return. The goal for all of us is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It's as natural as going to the bathroom, or else we get backed up. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, behind every breakdown, there's a breakthrough around the corner. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Well, here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have worth. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world. Doing your part. No exceptions. The answers lie inside of you. Hey, smooth talkers and manipulators and narcissisms. Your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful spiritual saying from Michael Singer. Okay, spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limits. You're never back in that comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they're always against the edge and they're constantly being pushed through it. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, or melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality is truly the highest path. Trust the process. The prerequisite to true freedom is to decide you do not want to suffer anymore. You must decide that you want to enjoy your life and that there's no reason for stress, inner pain, or fear. It is a decision from your head to your heart and without any reservation. Okay, I'm going to read a part from my book. All right. Page 57, top aspiration. What you put in your life is what you will get out of it. Wow, that's a very small saying and a very powerful statement. And it's truly success is what you do today. And I like it better when I live in the day because that's really all we have. And if I look at my future and look at everything ahead of me, it's just so overwhelming. I can't handle it, especially with all my ADD, OCD. I need order every minute of every day, and I can't handle any distractions. So I have my day written out of what I'm going to do today, And I know if I take care of today, tomorrow is completely taken care of for me. And what I do is I have time for me to read, time for me to watch a good movie, whatever it is. I have a little time for everything. And there's nobody out there worth killing yourself over. There's no job worth killing yourself over. There's no amount of money worth killing yourself over. There's no affair that's going to save you. There's no amount of addiction. There's no amount of food. There's no amount of drug. Whatever it is that you're abusing, it's never going to be enough. Let's work on that balance. Let's work on that harmony. And only you can do that. And that is the power of success. Mastering yourself, mastering your day, learning how to say no to people, not feeding into your emotions. I have to share with you my beautiful clients. I had women that would get up. They were so beaten up. They ran their businesses. I used to look at them and say, are you going to work like that? Never go by how you feel in the morning. And I'm telling you, they were like the Duracell battery. And let's talk about pain. We actually do better when we move and then we'll relax. When we move and we relax, let's not feed into the pain. And we all have some sort of pain. And as you get older, it gets worse and worse. And the only cure is nutrition, movement, spirituality, and believing and having faith in something higher than yourself. And you can get through anything through the day. I'm breaking down my day. I cannot go the way I used to, but I still get everything I set out to do. I set realistic goals. I don't set unrealistic goals. And that's what's different. And we have to come to peace with, here's the people that are obsessed with these perfect bodies, these perfect images. I know people that have committed suicide because they weren't perfect. They weren't what they thought they were to be. Like, how about the popular kids in school? I knew a guy that killed himself. He was so popular in school, but when he went out into the real world, he couldn't handle it because he wasn't popular anymore. Moms, dads, please train your children for reality. Stop treating them like little feather. I mean, they need to be prepared. My father, he prepared us. He escaped prison camp. He lived the Hitler days. I'm so glad I had that kind of training. He said, Marianne, you want extras? You go to work. And I said, I want baby powder, deodorant, and shampoo. And I started working at 10. I had 200 Sunday papers. I cut grass at the age of 13, ran a restaurant. I have not stopped working. They say most entrepreneurs come from big families and foreigners. And I got a double whammy. My dad's a foreigner and a big family because we know how to compromise. A Pittsburgh toilet, one bathroom. We learned how to share. We learned how to fight. We learned how to scream and yell and how to get what we needed. And we learned to not be embarrassed of our bodies. We all saw each other nude until the day we moved out, all of us. And there's a lot of freedom in that and learning how to survive. So toughen up and get prepared and fight for what is yours. Fight for your freedom. Fight for your rights and be true to yourself. Okay, work on one thing at a time. Eventually it'll be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she's needed, appreciated, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. You cannot do this alone. We always lie to ourselves. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will say thank you for everything that happens to me, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I am willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day you do not want to do to be successful. Mine is always getting up early and doing my podcast, doing my workout, and keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You are worth it. If you want to email me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your phone number. I'll go over my workshops, or if you want to order books, and I'll sign them for you for gifts. My service is lifeandharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over with you my services. Remember, I'm doing my podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful button L. Please tell all your friends who you love and respect, and start with podcast number 1. It's overwhelming. We're all relearning what we've learned, and there's order to receiving this information. And each day, even if you did that practice and discipline for 15 minutes a day, and even if you didn't hear the whole podcast, just doing that practice every day, you will hear the things that you need to hear. And I want you to remember to have a unwanted day today. And thank you for listening.